I'm Tia Borden with MiningIR, and we are at the 2022 Mines and Money Conference here in London. It's a beautiful day in London,
Wonderful.
Isn't it? I'm with Robert Dixon, and he is the Managing Director of Dundee. You are not a mining company.
No, we're an investment firm.
An investment
primarily
firm.
an investment firm, although we have a merchant banking arm as a part of it as well.
And what do you do?
So we are an investment firm. So within our group at Dundee, we have, and for people out there, they probably know a lot about Dundee, but Dundee has a lot of technical capabilities in terms of the people that work in our team. Married with the capital of Dundee, and we're looking at all the mining companies that are attending the show here, trying to find opportunities and invest in them. But also, I might add, at times when we craft a deal, which we're putting in, a significant investment into, we invite other funds in to join us and to sort of benefit and to co-invest alongside of us. So we have a lot of flexibility in how we kind of manage our business that way, but it's all about opportunities.
And you do the legwork.
Well, I'm part of a team that does a lot of legwork, and by that I mean there's a lot of capital markets, investment banking, technical skill sets within our group, married with, as I said, the capital of Dundee and overseen by Jonathan Goodman, who's the CEO of Dundee, and we all collaborate to try to unearth the great opportunities. Yeah.
So what brought you here to the Mines and Money Conference?
Well, actually, it's interesting. I sort of touched on it before. We have, because of the nature of the nature of the business that we're in, we get to see mining companies actually all year long, almost every day. So in my personal agenda, I guess, coming to the conference today, in fact, is to see some of those companies. And we have probably at least 10 different investee companies attending the conference today, but also to reach out to other co-investor potential funds, individuals, whether it's high net worth or other institutions, to talk to them about what we do and really walk them through our investment process as well. Because what investors, particularly in this market, need right now is they need friends. They need to collaborate. They need like-minded investors to hold it steady when things get volatile out there, which, if we're watching the markets right now, they definitely are. So yeah.
Now, when you leave this conference, what are you looking forward to most for the rest of this year?
It's interesting. As much as it's been a difficult period, we have interest rates rising right now, which is putting a lot of strength into the U.S. dollar. Gold's been under pressure. The stocks, particularly on the gold and precious metal side, have been underperforming. Battery metals, the nickels, the coppers, the zincs, et cetera, and others have been performing really well. Those are sort of a couple of trends. So I'm actually, kind of ironically, as painful as this move is being on the downside for a lot of the junior golds and the precious metals, it's been the unloved side of the market right now. For us, as kind of a value-oriented investor, it's something that we're kind of well equipped to look at right now, because we like to look at things when no one else sort of cares, if that makes sense.
Yeah, when everything else
when there's a valuation that's really attractive, which we're seeing a lot of right now. So
now, what are you hoping to gain from being here, and what are you seeing from this conference?
Well, it's interesting, I've like I said, I've had the advantage of speaking to a lot of different investors and funds and groups like that here. And on the one hand, as I said, we're kind of feeling the pain a little bit. On the other hand, we're all, like, literally a conversation I had yesterday is, I can't believe how cheap this company is, like, at which we both agreed it's almost ridiculous how cheap some of these stocks are, and yet everyone's complaining about, I'll just use the gold again. Gold over the last 3 or 4 years has actually done exactly what it's supposed to do. It's been gently climbing upward. There's some reasons why there's underperformance of the stocks, and some of it is inflation and cost pressures and things, energy pricing and the cost of labor and everything else. So there is obviously a lot of nuance in that statement, I should say. But this is actually, ironically, this is what we're kind of made, purpose-built to do the work in the tough markets. So, yeah.
And you're looking for other investors?
Yeah, we always welcome that. I mean, that being said, it's not. It's sort of a nice to have. It's not a must have. We have the team internally at Dundee. We make direct investments. We collaborate directly with the management team of the company that we're investing in, and encouraging them, and really in an engaged way collaborating with them. But yeah.
Rob, is there anything else that you would like our viewers to know, or anything else that you'd like to share with them before we jump off here?
No, I would say stay the course.
Always stay the course, right?
Let's stay the course. I think No, you have to be mindful. Mining is a long-term business, and for all the reasons that I think our viewers or your viewers would be aware of. Things take time. You have to be patient, and I think from our perspective, we size our investments accordingly, depending on where the stocks are or where the companies are in that cycle. So yeah, stay the course is the message there, and we're excited about the opportunities we see.
And if anyone wants more information, they can go to the website. Rob, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much.